Improv is a short-form, fast-paced comedy show, so we're going to need lots of suggestions from you guys to shout out so we have things to work with. First thing I'm going to notice, I've noticed it, you'll notice, is I have this audio recording in hand because we have the Extreme Improv podcast, which we put out highlights of this show and other shows we do every week or thereabouts. So, if you want to hear yourself shouting out the word penis on a podcast, now's your chance. Penis! You get the idea. So, penis! Excellent. Oh no, I've broken that. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, performing tonight will be myself, David Pustansky, and Rachel Jayne. Make some noise for us. And often when we perform, we have lots more people with us, but this tonight is going to be a one-on-one battle to crown the Extreme Improv Champion. So, we're going to play lots of games, and this will be on the line. It's going to change hands lots and lots of times, and whoever is the champion by the end of the show, like Capture the Flag, is the champion overall. Just to get the ball rolling, we're going to need a few suggestions from you guys. So we're going to need things like a suggestion of a place of work. Doctors. Doctors. What's this one?
Wine shop.
Wine shop. She's got wine. Okay. What else?
Sex museum.
Sex museum. I think I recognise you, madam. Okay. So we may also need a suggestion of things like a character from fiction.
Buffy.
Harry Potter.
Vampire.
Tintin and a vampire. Any particular vampire?
No.
Then someone was like Roland Rat? No, that's not a vampire. Okay, so we're going to go on to our first challenge. And at the end, you can decide who you think did better throughout the challenge, played most of the rules, etc., and will be the current champion. This is a game called a single syllable scene. In this game, I'm just going to pause for the photo. There you go. And in this scene, everything we say has to be words of one syllable. We cannot say anything that's longer than one syllable. So, for example, we can say hi, but we cannot say hello. We can say Dave, but we cannot say David. You'll get the idea as it goes along. So, just to begin with, can I have a suggestion of a place of work?
Children's home. Church.
Children's home is what I heard first. Okay, and I think that's enough for us to work with. Here we go.
That kid over there.
That kid, he smells.
Now, we spoke about this.
I know, but when he gets here, I will smush him.
Smush him? That is not allowed.
Ooh.
It's not.
What?
That's not K.
Miss, you think you're so cool, but you're not cool like me, Dab. So, can
you what?
Can I go to wee? I want to wee, please, miss.
No. Sit down.
Sit. Oh.
Learn how to.
But that kid there can't see me down here, nor them at the back.
That's the point.
Why you want to hold me down, bitch? I'm street.
How old are you?
6.
And should you know that word if you're 6?
No.
No, you should not.
Soz.
Good.
So, do you think the man or mum and dad will come for me to take me to their home and make me their own so I can have a...
You can dream. You need to learn how to speak nice before you can go with that mum and dad.
I speak nice. I know lots of words.
Such as?
Shit, I don't know what the language allowed here is.
No.
Oh.
That is not what we spoke about.
Talked is a wonderful word. It's not like the bard would speak, talk, Ed. Just so you know.
That is how I speak.
Miss.
What now.
I will tell on you.
To who?
I will say you touched me. To your boss and her sis. And dog.
The dog won't care.
Ev is her name.
Ev the
It's
dog.
short for Eve.
Eve the dog. Just dog
Miss.
don't care. What now?
What will...
You're really really annoying. I can't
That's it! So, the question is, not necessarily about who did the best with the rules, but who did you enjoy the most if they broke the rules. So the question is, make some noise if you think the next Extreme Improv champion should be Rachel Jayne.
I should piss on me there.
Pity clap, pity clap, pity clap, pity clap, 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 pity clap, pity clap, pity clap, clap, pity clap. Okay, no. Right, or do you think that I had pipped her to the post? Okay, so I am now the current Extreme Improv champion, but we will see if I will remain so. So we're going to move on to our next game, which I will begin. So, Rachel Jayne, if I give you this as a timer, what I will need you to do is keep time for me. And what I will need you to keep time of, ladies and gentlemen, can I have a suggestion for a theme for a 30-second dramatic monologue which I will perform for you now?
Tiny dinosaurs. Eyebrow plucking.
Oh, they're all so good. That one felt personal. Right, okay. So, I do my best. Right, okay. I had tiny dinosaurs first. Okay. So, tell me when I can begin. Off you go. I am a tiny dinosaur, and I have very small hands and a very posh voice for some reason. When the asteroid comes to the Earth, I am hoping if I hide under this tree, that nothing will come and get me. No, 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 no. And then I will be the one that evolves and gets a longer arm, and I will be the only thing bigger than a microbe, and I will say, see, am I the tiny dinosaur now? And we will see what will happen. And that is 30 seconds. So you don't have to clap, but that's usually what we go for. There we go. All I'm getting. So, now, in this game, which is called Verbatim, Rachel Jayne will have 30 seconds to try to recreate my monologue as precisely, as verbatim as possible. So, Rachel Jayne, you are a tiny dinosaur, and here you go.
So, I am a tiny dinosaur with very tiny hands, and I have a very posh voice, and I don't really know why. Tiny dinosaur walks around, and then there's something about a meteorite hitting the earth, and we go and we hide under this picture of a tree, because that will help us to save us from the meteorite. And then microbes that I stand on because I'm bigger than microbes.
And that is 30 seconds, make some noise for Rachel Jayne. So, okay, for our next game, just to move things on, we're going to need a volunteer from the audience. Can I have someone? Volunteer, we will pick someone. You, yes, come here. So, give her a round of applause. Okay, what is your name? Alice, right, so this is a bit cruel, but you will now have 30 seconds to recreate Rachel Jayne's recreation. Oh, she's up for it. Okay, Alice, you'll have 30 seconds to recreate Rachel Jayne's recreation of my original monologue. So just for clarity, you're not recreating me, you're recreating what Rachel Jayne did. You have 30 seconds, and here you go.
I am a tiny dinosaur with a very posh voice, apparently. And now there is a meteorite, and I will hide under this tree. And now there are also microbes, because I am a large dinosaur in comparison to a microbe. And
There's 9 seconds left.
other things happen at some point.
And make a noise! So, well done indeed. In this game of Verbatim, as we always do, we're going to go full circle. So I will now have 30 seconds to recreate Alice's recreation of Rachel Jayne's recreation of my original monologue. Once again, for clarity, I'm not recreating myself, I'm recreating Alice. Ready?
And go.
I am a tiny dinosaur, and apparently I have very small hands. I don't remember this, I'm sorry. Then, over here, I will to me, and then suddenly I am the big dinosaur, and I will come over here, and I will crush all of the microbes, and some other stuff happens. And then there were some other things said.
And that's time.
And there you go! So, Alice, come back up to the stage for a moment. Didn't she do well? The question was, who is now the extreme improv champion? If you win, which you probably will because they'll vote for you, it always happens. This is a prop, you do not get to keep it. So, make some noise if you felt, just for clarity, my original monologue is not up for scrutiny, guys. So, right, make some noise if you felt the best recreation came from Jayne. Make some noise if you felt the best recreation came from Alice. Make some noise if you felt the best recreation came from David. Okay, so Alice, pose for a photo. You are the it's heavy, I'm sorry. The extreme improv champion. I'm stripping you off the title, so I'm keeping it. Right, okay, so we're going to move on in our show. We might pull you back up to do something else. Yeah, I'll take the time.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Also, just slip this back on somehow quite awkwardly, but I like to acknowledge these things. Trust me, if you've got awkward situations in life, just talking about them as you're doing them gets you through quite well. Thank you.
There we go.
There we go. Back in the, might be inside out. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have a battle. We are going, and this will actually see if we challenge you later. I don't want to just make you the third member of our company, but it might happen. Okay, she's too up for it. Intimidating. Okay, so we're going to have a battle, and it's called a question battle. So everything we say in this scene has to be a question. We're not allowed to say anything that's a statement that would, if written down, end in a full stop. Everything we say has to be a question. We each have a number of lives. We have 5 lives, and if we lose a life, we lose a limb. Whoever loses all of their limbs, if they lose one more life, they lose their head, and it's game over. You'll get the idea as we go along.
Do you have the hot when you lose your life?
That is up to the individual performer. I love it, we're in a press conference. Okay, now just keep shouting out, I like the participation. So, can I have a suggestion of some kind of secret someone may keep from someone else?
Secret Dad.
Secret Dad. What was this one?
Marvel spoilers.
Marvel spoilers. Who here has seen Endgame? Who here hasn't seen Endgame? Who here doesn't give a shit either way? Well, shame on you. Right, okay, so, I don't know what we're going for. What do you want? Secret Dad? Yeah, Secret Dad. Okay. So we'll make up a scene about Secret Dad. Everything we say has to be a question. And here we go. Are you alright?
Do I look okay?
Did you hear the news?
Did you hear the news?
You know about your dad, don't you?
My dad's okay, isn't he?
Have you ever met my dad?
Is your dad the really weird one?
Boris Johnson.
You know Boris?
Does anyone not know Boris?
Did you not read the internet this morning?
You know I don't have access to the internet.
Was I going to fit that up for you?
What are you going to fit up for me?
Do you want me to plug in your router?
So you call it a router?
Did you know that I haven't always been an orphan?
I thought your dad was Boris.
You mean you knew?
Didn't we all know?
What made it obvious?
What are you going to tell me about my dad?
Did you not know about your dad as well?
Well, you told me my dad was...
That's not a question. Did you know that your dad is not your dad?
Who is my dad?
Would you believe that Boris is both of our dads?
Are you my brother?
Is that weird for you being my wife as well?
Shouldn't you have told me about this before we got married?
Do you think I knew stood at the altar as my dad, Boris Johnson, was stood there, awkwardly ugly in the middle like he couldn't pledge allegiance either side. That was too long.
You find out that Boris was my dad.
Can you come have a look at this newspaper clipping?
Yeah, I can get a lot much quicker than you.
That's not good. Actually, can we look at that newspaper clipping? Where are you?
What does it say?
Would you believe it says that Boris Johnson has a secret daughter? You're knocking me over.
And you're saying that secret daughter is me?
Do you think we should get a divorce?
Can't we get an annulment if we're now siblings?
Do you want me to admit that we've never had sex? Why wouldn't you sleep with me? Did you know?
There are other reasons I wouldn't sleep with you.
Oh, my knee hurts. Such as?
What did your ex-girlfriend tell you?
Would you believe she said, I cannot take your 50-foot dong?
Do you expect anyone to believe that?
What would you have me do now?
Have you talked to Boris about this?
Would you believe I was down on my knees in front of him? I don't know. Right, okay! Okay, oh, I'm out of breath. Okay, so, did you win that?
Yeah.
Oh. Alice, I stripped you of the championship. So Rachel has it back. Make some noise for her! Okay. So, maybe not. We'll find out. Okay, so now we're going to move on to a different kind of battle of sorts. And it's called a definition battle. So, what we need from you guys is to make up a word, and we will define it for you. Whoever you decide has the correct definition of that word wins. Okay, so, can I have a suggestion of a made-up word? Spatbunkle. Well, it's actually really interesting that you would bring up the idea of a spatbunkle, because my father, Boris Johnson, is actually quite the expert in spatbunkles. It's when you are visiting royal family at the palace, Buckingham Palace or another such palace, and because you are a lower form of order and Prince Charles may walk into the room, he will spit at you, and because he likes making up words like carbuncles, he christened this word a spatbunkle, and it is not quite the same as a knighthood, but it is close. That it is a great badge of honour if you receive a spatbunkle. Thank you very much. Although actually, Rachel, I believe you had a different definition of the word spatbunkle.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with Boris.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
So would you Boris
I don't know. Would you kindly tell the nice people here what a spatbunkle is?
Yeah, so I saw it on like this TV advert the other day actually. It's like a kitchen advert, a kitchen appliance, spatbunkle. So it's like a spatula, but instead of spatulaing everything out flat, the way that it worked, it like made ridges in it, so it's like buncled. So it's like a spatula with bunkling. And it's an amazing thing, and it made really nice patterns on the cakes.
It's a lot quicker at this bit, at the back.
If you hurry up,
Yeah, Rachel was just dancing for you erotically. So, it works for me. So, because this is extreme improv, we're now going to make it even harder. Because we did that one so expertly and so quickly and slickly and took about 15 seconds to begin with the letter P. We're now going to perform the QWERTY alphabet C. So, if you look at your smartphones or your keyboard at home, you'll see that it doesn't read A, B, C, it reads Q, W, E, R, T, Y, and so on. So we're now going to do a QWERTY alphabet C for you. Don't laugh, right? Laugh at the correct places, but don't laugh at our chances. Okay, so, can I have a suggestion of a well-known movie?
Shrek.
Shrek. So this is going to be set within the world of Shrek. We will begin at the letter Q, and here we go. Quad! Farquad, where are ye?
where did Farquhar go?
Ears! Use your ears! The the secrets of finding happiness, donkey.
You should know, didn't you find it?
I should know! What do you think I am, an ogre?
Ogre is exactly what you are.
Please tell me you've got more of a plan than this donkey of mine.
Actually, no.
Shrek impression, what's that?
Donkey!
Fine then, we will sneak into this castle and we will... What went wrong?
Go across the drawbridge.
Hello, can you hear a fire-breathing dragon?
Just a minute, is that a dragon?
Kill it, donkey, quick, use your donkey powers!
Look out!
Zeus, I pray to you to come down and kill this dragon whilst there is still breath in my body and I can save the Princess Fiona!
Exactly. Explain to you when you're done, play the xylophone.
Coventry! We should have stayed in Coventry and never came to this godforsaken place.
Very good idea, but we're here now.
I cannot remember the alphabet.
Hey!
Bollocks to you, donkey!
No, Fiona!
My goodness! We didn't rescue her. And scene! So, question is, after these two alphabet scenes, which one of us do you think performed better?
Or less badly.
Or less badly, grab an end. In this tug of war, who do you think won? Make some noise if you felt it was Rachel Jayne.
Woo!
Make some noise if you felt it was me. Oh, it's kind of close, so we're going to settle this with a category battle. And the way this works is we're going to name things from a particular category in quick succession until one of us repeats, runs out, or something else. So, can I have a suggestion of a category?
McDonald's menu.
What? McDonald's menu?
You're gonna be on
Man after my heart. Okay, so McDonald's menu. We're going to name different items from the McDonald's menu until one of us runs out. Rachel Jayne, you may begin.
Chips.
Big Mac.
Chicken McNuggets.
Quarter pounder with cheese.
That disgusting milkshake that you keep making me have.
McFlurry.
They do this kind of wraps now, don't they?
Oh, no, we can that. Yeah. You win. Right, okay. So, we are now going to move things on. Rachel is still the champion. She's been the champion quite a while. And what we're going to move things onto is a game called Body Language. And the way this works is we have a goal in this scene, and you will judge at the end of it which one of us you felt achieved that goal with more creative flair and so on and so forth. And what it is you will name us a body part, and we have to try and emphasise it to the best of our ability throughout the scene. Whoever you deem made the best use of their chosen body part throughout the scene, at the end, will win. So, can someone name a body part for Rachel Jayne to use, please?
Gooch.
Do you know what? That's the first thing that's always shouted. No, you sick man. Right, okay. So, something at least a little bit visual.
Throat.
Throat. So, you've got to try and emphasise your throat. If anyone who doesn't know what a gooch is, look up Crumble, it's all the same. So, okay, you're perineum. Okay, can I have a suggestion of a body part, please?
Yes,
Left butt cheek I will use, okay? And can I have a suggestion of a place of work?
Hospital.
Hospital. Can I have a suggestion of something unusual that might happen in a hospital?
There's a squirrel in the operating.
There's a squirrel in the operating theatre. Okay? So there is a squirrel in the operating theatre. I have to use my left butt cheek. Rachel, you have to use your throat. And here we go. Oh! 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 Oh no, is this the ENT department?
It is. So what? Is your throat sore?
No!
This is where we come with sore throats. So.
I know! Just hold this for me, doctor. I was just performing surgery at the operating theatre and this rodent came in and it caused havoc and I think it bit me on my behind.
So are you
a rodent-inflamed butt cheek.
Well, you're the doctor's daughter. What's wrong with both folks?
So when I am a doctor and I will do this to the best of my ability, I keep all of my tools in my left pocket. So, right, so let me put on the stethoscope and listen to your throat. I cannot hear through the inflammation. I'm going to have to do this a different way. Right, okay, so when did this trouble begin?
A week ago.
Wait, hold on, I'm just counting your pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's not
6.
normal.
No, it's not.
What sort of hospital is this?
I mean, the pulse was not normal. Are you feeling quite all right, madam?
Well, there's probably something to do with my...
People from the venue will never look at this sign again the same way. That really scratched the itch. But wait, it wasn't a normal pulse. I think the squirrel may have escaped somewhere.
Where is it? What's over there?
No, not over there. I'm thinking somewhere much lower. Yes,
Well, up there.
up there.
Oh dear.
Nurse! Or you're not a nurse.
I can become a nurse.
You can be a nurse. You're going to have to go in deep. Right, extract the squirrel and I will save you from your throat disease.
Well, I mean, first of all, so I have the best nerves in my foot, so I just need to kind of work out exactly where it is. So
No, woman! You just have to go in head first! Like you would at home with Mrs. Mister. You know what you do. What do you see, nurse?
An arsehole.
I'm not looking at you, sir.
I don't see that.
Right! Oh dear. So, and see. Left butt cheek, and that's what you got. So the question is, who do you think made more creative use of this? Make some noise.
You're gonna get this
If
time,
you think she's won by a neck,
No, I
or did I make an ass of myself? So I am the current champion for now. But now we're going to go on to another game, which is a sister scene of this one, a brother scene if you want to name that kind of pronoun. And what it is called is immobilise. So whereas in that last scene we had to make best use of a body part as possible, in this scene we now are not going to be able to use a particular body part of your guys' choosing. So first, just to get things going, can I have an end to this sentence for inspiration for our scene? Rumour has it that...
I have a carpet-like body hair.
Do you, sir? Okay, you have a carpet-like body hair. Okay, so rumour has it that I have a carpet-like body hair. You watched me get changed. It's the person with the hair stuff. Right, okay, so rumour has it that I have a carpet-like body hair. That is inspiration for this scene. Now, without there being a gooch or crumble in the house, can I have a suggestion of a body part that Rachel Jayne will not be able to use in the scene?
Face.
Face. You cannot use the face. Right. Can I have a suggestion of a body part that I will not be able to use? Liver. Okay. Right. So, that's what you asked for. Okay. I will not be able to use my liver in this scene. Rachel Jayne, you will not be able to use your face. And here we go.
That's how I started the last scene.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, I've been out drinking all night again.
Again? We talked about this.
I know, and I think I've gone too far this time.
What is wrong now?
Well, you see, the thing is, I woke up this morning and I found a man stuck in my carpet-like body hair. He said that he was sleeping there. I think he may have been homeless.
Well, at least you're providing a good home for people. It's charitable and all that.
I know, it was very charitable. So then, while still drinking and under the influence of alcohol, I went and I donated my body hair to science. As you would, I gave it, and now there are many. Did you know how many people out there who do not have a good hairy chest?
I imagine there are quite a few. I mean,
This is a family show. The man at the back is still masturbating. Right, so I really feel like I should get to a hospital soon, but I went into this place and they stripped me bare.
Oh dear.
They stripped me they said I was like a bear, in fact. And they stripped me. They started with my back. They started on my crack. They started on the ball sack. What are you doing?
I can't see you, so I have to, it seems like...
Yes, there is less hair than once there was. And so then... Oh.
Then what happened?
Then all of the women out there, they took a lock of my golden chest hair.
All of the women being that one weird homeless person.
Oh, she was female. I didn't imagine it earlier, but she was. She had quite a beard growth, but that's beside the point. And I felt like I'd really helped a person because now they can keep warm at night within the fur that my body produced.
But how will you keep warm at night now you don't have all this fur?
Well, that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make because I'm leaving my body to medical science. And I'm sure the cirrhosis is setting in quite badly now.
Yeah, I was going to ask how your liver is. You seem to have got over that.
I know, I forgot it.
Yeah.
Ansi! So, question is, who did the best immobilisation of their body part? Make some noise for Rachel Jayne's face. Woo! Make some noise for my liver. Wait, screw you guys. Okay, Rachel Jayne will win the championship, and we will soon move on to something else. In fact, we're now going to move into what might be our final penultimate game, just looking at the time. Okay, what we're going to do now, no, it will be a penultimate one. We're going to do an extreme monologue for you. And the way this works is we're going to perform a monologue, and within this monologue, we're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. Also, we're not allowed to hesitate. I know you're all thinking this sounds a lot like Just a Minute, so am I. Okay, so we're not allowed to repeat any words. So in Just a Minute, you can repeat small ones. We will not repeat any words whatsoever, and we're also not allowed to hesitate, which means saying or extended pauses. So Rachel Jayne, as you're the champion, you will begin this. So just so that I know what we have to work with, can I have a suggestion of a well-known character from fiction?
Scooby-Doo.
Okay, I heard Captain Hook first from somewhere over here, so we'll go with Captain Hook. Okay, so you are Captain Hook. Can I have a suggestion of something Captain Hook is upset about?
The smell of cheese.
Okay, so I'm going to say the smell of cheese. Captain Hook, you are upset about the smell of cheese. Now, one more thing I will throw in before we begin this is that literally anyone here, if you notice that either one of us breaks the rules, that we repeat any words whatsoever, or that we hesitate, which is an extended pause, or saying something like or shout out freeze, and then you can come and take over the monologue. Whoever is speaking at the end of 1 minute will be the Extreme Improv champion. So just to reiterate, so you're also like, oh, we can get involved, now you're listening. So, if you notice that either one of us, as we're performing this monologue, repeats any words whatsoever, or hesitates, which is an extended pause, or saying something like or shout out freeze, you come up to stage and take over the monologue. Rachel Jayne, you are Captain Hook, and you do not like the smell of cheese. And here you go.
Peter Pan is really annoying, but what really gets my...
Freeze! Oh! Okay, I think
right.
so. You definitely got a hand up. Come on to stage. What's your name? Leon. Leon. Okay, you have 54 seconds left. You're Captain Hook. Do not repeat any words. Do not, and again, anyone here notice he goes wrong, challenge him, and you can come up on the stage. Here you go.
What gets on my nerves is the smell of cheese. You see, I hate it. The thing about it is...
It's...
Oh, representation Rachel Jayne, you're back in. Okay, so just so you know, it now resets so that she can continue on, and don't repeat any words from now. Here you go.
The smell of cheese is so strong, it really gets into my nose and can't get out again afterwards. Peter Pan used to say, fromage.
Freeze! That was a hesitation. Okay, so take the timer.
Okay.
Peter Pan! Come over here with that camembert, Edam, Red Leicester, Cheddar, Dairy. Yes, it is. Baby bells. Put them in front of my feet, where they shall be destroyed in the belly of a hungry crop. What?
I think you repeated that.
Oh, a repetition of that.
I think so. So
Okay.
you're back up on this?
I'll take it, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Ready? So you are back in. There are 4 seconds
I
left.
should be able to manage 4 seconds.
We'll see. Here you go.
Peter Pan and the smell of cheese is...
There you go! Yes, you won it. Okay, so you are still the current reigning and defending Extreme Improv champion. And now we're going to move into our final challenge, which will be a race to 5 in a game called Impression Battle. And the way it works is we are each going to do impressions that you decide for us that we are going to do. And then you'll see who did the best impression each time. Whoever gets to 5 that they've won on wins. If we get there early, the show ends early, so keep that in mind too. Okay, so Rachel Jayne, you will do the first impression since you won that round. Can I have a suggestion of another well-known character from fiction? Jesus, my favourite fictional character. From the man who's got the Jesus hair. Okay, so Jesus, you're going to do an impression of Jesus. The other thing that we'll need for Rachel is a suggestion of something unusual that you wouldn't expect Jesus to be doing.
Party.
Partying. Okay. Okay, so you are Jesus, you are partying, and here you go.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this party. Please forgive me for what is about to happen.
I think that's what we're getting, Miss Noise! Okay. Can I now have a suggestion of a different character from fiction?
Jack Sparrow.
What was this one?
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. Can I have a suggestion of something unusual Jack Sparrow might be doing?
Crocheting.
Crocheting. Okay. Right, so I'm Jack Sparrow and I'm crocheting, and here I go. Right, so basically, if I can just get these pins and put this together and try and crochet myself some rum because there's none on this bloody island and oh, screw it! And that's what you're getting. Right, okay, so the question is, make some noise if you think you should praise the Lord. Woo. So that's it for Rachel. Okay. Wow, I thought mine was shit. Okay, make some noise if you like the Pirates of the Caribbean. That's 1-0. So, I will now begin the next round as the winner will stay on. Can I have a suggestion of another character from fiction for me to perform as?
Ariel.
Ariel. Okay, can I have a suggestion of something unusual for Ariel to be doing? Perhaps someone from the back. Sorry? Marathon. Okay. If you didn't see that at the back, just for clarity, I'll now do it stood upright. So my feet were crossed over quite cleverly like a tail, and then I just sort of twiddled. And that's what I'm doing! Okay, can I now have the suggestion of another character from fiction for Rachel? Who?
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Yeah, she doesn't know any superhero characters, but you're still going to have to do it. Okay. Right.
It's not a motorbike.
What?
It's not a motorbike.
No, that's Harley Davidson. Okay, the Joker's girlfriends. Go with that. Right, okay, so, can I have a suggestion of something unusual that Harley Quinn is doing?
Netball.
What was this at the back?
Netball.
Netball. So, you're a girl playing netball. Go for it.
Oh, you're so funny and I'm your girlfriend. You're such a joker.
There you go! Okay, so, make some noise.